morning. Welcome back, Sammy J Stitches Vlogmas Day 2. You probably just saw me 3 seconds ago. Well, okay, 3 seconds ago for me. It's been an entire day for you because I will not upload this till in the morning. But I literally just turned the other one off and then turned this one on. So in case you did not catch day 1, I am working on Stiach this morning. Home is where the so I just have to finish the M, put in the E-R-T. And then this part will be released next Sunday, and it is a choose your own adventure, so we'll see what it says. We will see. Home is where I sleep with my cat. No. I don't know why I'm reaching back there. So that's what I'm working on. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to put some floss tube on or if I'm going to put some Hulu on. I haven't quite decided. I'm really behind on floss tube, but it is what it is. I haven't even watched Priscilla and Chelsea yet, and I usually watch them as soon as it hits. So I'm behind. I need to get caught up. So I'm gonna get to stitching, and I will check in with y'all before I leave work.
Good morning. I'm not at the end of my shift yet. I did finish the Stiach. It took a little longer than I thought. I don't know if I'm overly distracted or what, but anyway. I thought I'd show it to you, and then spin the wheel, and then show you what I'm working on next. So, here is where my Stiach stands. There we go. Look at that. Home is where the pretty border. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Like if you looked at it in a smaller scale. If you look at the like lacing up here and lacing down here, it kind of looks like a garter belt. And like this would be the decorative middle piece. A really wide garter belt, but it's kind of what it reminds me of with this this hoopty lacing stuff here, and then like, you know, little lace flowers. It's just, I just saw it as I'm looking at it in the camera. So that is that. Let me set up to spin. Here we go. Here we go. This way. So, looks like we're working on another Christmas piece. So that's 'tis the season, right? I'm probably just gonna work on this. I got 2 more hours, well, like an hour and 45 minutes left of work. Work on this today. I know that won't mean a whole lot of getting anything done on it, but then tonight when I come back to work, we're gonna start all over. We're not gonna have a Stiach interrupting us right in the middle, so it will be ornament, spin, work on that one for you know, the rest of that night, the beginning of the next vlog. So here is welcome to. This is what I just spun, and I'm going to mostly work on the snow down here, I think, and begin to work my way up. So we'll see if we can get all the rest of the snow put in, at least around the bird. There's another little birdie right here. Get this snow down here done. Maybe we can actually get the leaves in there too. The grass, I mean. Who knows? That's what I'm working on today. And this will say, welcome to the Jameses. It's a Christmas banner that I plan to do like a soft, how would I describe that? A soft finish, like a, I don't know. But it's going to be to where I can hang it up. A wall hanging. Why was that so hard for my brain to come up with? Okay. I plan on finishing it in a wall hanging using this fabric. because it matches so perfectly with the piece itself. So I'm going to get to working on that because I now have an hour and 42 minutes. And I will check back in with y'all before I leave. Another good morning to you. It is the end of my shift. My relief will probably be here in 30 minutes, and as you can tell, I have lots to clean up. As always, because I just kind of make myself at home when I'm here at night. I actually got quite a bit done for just a couple hours. I mean, well, I can't tell you how many stitches, because my total for the entire night was 800, but I didn't, like, separate out when I was working on each of the 3 projects. So, but here's where we are. I got all the snow done down here. Got a little bit of the grass, a little more of the bird, and this fencing, yeah, it's part of a fence post, or plank, or whatever you want to call it. So that's where I got to. Go ahead and I'm taking out the Q snap because I'm not going to work on this one again. I'm really tempted to make December a month where I don't let projects repeat, just because I have so many. It's the end of the year, and it'd be nice to touch every single one of them this month. I think we're going to make that a goal. So I will be taking this off the spinner. It wasn't a lot of progress, but it was progress. And we will see this again next year. I'm really excited. So. Okay, I'm going to pack that up. I wanted to... Okay, so December is a month of holidays. Everybody celebrates their holidays differently. I do celebrate Christmas. But what I like most about the Christmas holidays is the spirit of giving, the spirit of blessing, and I know Thanksgiving was last month, but even just being thankful for all that you have, while you share with those around you and receive more. So each day that I get a chance to watch some FlossTube, I want to shout out those that I watched on each of my daily vlogs. And I will try and get to as many different people as possible, so I may not be able, I mean, there's some repeats I may not be able to do. Anyway, tonight, and I will try and remember to link them below. I have written it down so that maybe I'll actually remember this time. I have watched a few. First was the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, Priscilla and Chelsea. Definitely had to get my weekly fix of them. Country Stitchers. Really enjoyed their video, and their gadget corner wasn't as big this week as it has been in the past, but it's been really helpful in the past. But they showed some really neat samples, or models, that you really need to go check out. Fat Cat Flossing, Leslie Hurley. Got to check in with her and her kitties. Caroline at Off the Grid Needle Art started her Vlogmas day 1. Had to check in with her and see what all's going on there. She also explained that the pattern she is working on today is available in an Etsy store, and the proceeds are going to help a charity. So if you're interested in helping a charity focused on animals, you should go check out her video. And then right now, I'm not quite finished, but I am watching my girl Carly at I Stitch What I Want. I haven't gotten to see her in a little while, and so it's nice getting to catch up with her via FlossTube. So those were the ones I got to tonight. And I will... So what I did was, and I think I've explained this before, is I would watch, like, I watched an episode of The Good Doctor, and then I watched Priscilla and Chelsea, and then I watched an episode of ER, and because I'm going back and watching that from the beginning, I didn't watch it when it was live, and then an episode of FlossTube, and then an episode of
something else. I didn't keep track of all that. And back and forth and back and forth. So, but of course now it's 5 o'clock. I'm not going to start another episode of anything, so I'll just be watching some floss tube. Anyone I watch from here on out, you will get to see, I will talk to you about this evening. So, I hope y'all have a wonderful December 2nd. I'm going to sleep, and I will be back tonight. See y'all later. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. It's the evening time. I just got to work. It is not even 6 o'clock yet, but I'm trying to really get my ball rolling tonight because I want to do more than just a few things, and you know how time goes. Once you start doing stuff, it just disappears, and you never have enough of it. So one of the things is I'm going to attempt to serger some fabric. I've never done this before. I saw a tutorial on it not too far back where you can use a sewing machine and you do like a diagonal stitch and then a straight stitch. So first things first, I need to take that roll of fabric and I'm going to cut it into the sizes for the ornaments that I have picked out for the month. And then I'm going to serger the sides. And I'm doing this because I want to dye them, but I don't necessarily want to dye the entire thing the same color. So, and I think it'll be easier to have the individual pieces versus trying to dye an entire roll. You can tell it's been a while since I pulled out my sewing machine because it is dirty. So, I have a Brother sewing machine with all its fancy stitches. Look, this one even does diagonals with the lines on either side. I'll have to check that one out. So yeah, and it even has like a little bit of embroidery going on. I could do, you can't see that, letters and numbers. So yeah, I bought it. Well, I've always had a sewing machine. I actually took a class when I was in junior high. Maybe. I might have been a little younger than that. I don't remember. A local stitching store, or like that had sewing machines and quilting stuff, things like that, put on a summer class where they taught you how to read a pattern, make an outfit. And I absolutely loved it. It was one of my favorite outfits for the longest time. I could never wear anything like that now, but I really, really liked it because it had like a strap, and I even made the little strap by folding, fabric and then sewing it. That went around my neck, and it had like 3 buttons in the back, but then the rest of the back hung open, and came with a pair of shorts. It was really neat. So I've known how to sew a long time. I bought this one, because my last one, dog chewed up the power cord. Or not the power cord, this thing. So, the power to that thing. So, and then I bought this one with the intention of quilting. And I got a bunch of quilt blocks made, but I never actually put it all together, and I overthink it. I overwhelm myself, and nothing's ever good enough, so it just may not be my thing. Cross-stitching is my thing. Quilting was not my thing. So, I'm going to get started on this. First, let's spin and see what my ornament is for the day. Get that spinning right over here. And that way I can just kind of breeze into that right after this one. And it looks like we're going to get another Advent animal. That's good. Need to knock those out. Plus, I already have the fabric for those. Some of the other ornaments, this is getting the fabric ready for those. So, even though they're on the wheel, I don't know if I can start them. So, I'm going to get started, and I will check back in with y'all in a little while. Everybody, we have come to the end of vlog day 2. I did get my stitching done. Here, let me pull it out. Let's go there first. But, so, we spun Katie Cat, or Katie Kitten, or Katie Kitty, or something like that. And so I got a little start on it. Got the border started, and then this is her little hat and essentially like her eyebrows. Um, so I did get a little bitty start on that ornament to officially start for today. In fact, I need to take a picture and post it. But that's about it, because I actually had a lot of ornaments I still needed to cut the fabric for. And since I want to dye each of them, and this Monaco is very, like, it likes to just, there's a fly. That has not been bothering me until I started this video. Anyway, the Monaco, it's really bad about the edges kind of fraying, and since I only gave myself an inch of border on these ornaments, I need them to not fray. So, I cut all the pieces that I needed, which, okay, so 24, 25, get to that in a second. 25 pieces. I had 9 Advent Animals, which they have their own fabric. That wasn't a thing. So, that left me with 15 that I needed to cut and serge. And I got a phone call that lasted me forever, but you know, my trip to London is approaching very quickly, so the phone call was a necessity. Got to get all that stuff done. So I cut all these, and I've been working on serging them with my sewing machine. And I played with the first couple pieces because I've never done it. Oh, my other thing was I only brought the 1 foot. And a lot of these stitches call for different feet. So I had to find what was going to work. Plus, worked for this foot. So I did a lot of playing. You'll see on a couple of these. So I started with this kind of like bunch of X's and then that and all. But really the edges don't matter, so it doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to keep it from fraying. So this one is one of my... This is really nice, but it's very loose because it just doesn't seem to like this fabric. So I ventured away from it. Finally, I found a zigzag that would work, and then I'm just zigzagging and then a stitch through the middle. It's not neat. It's not pretty. It is simply there to keep it from fraying. So we've got 2, 3, 4 pieces done. Oh, 5 pieces done, so 10 more to go. Actually 11 more to go. Because I added on a 25th ornament, so Christmas Day I will be showing an ornament, or starting an ornament. And if you follow Caroline and Off the Grid Needle Arts or Pam's Crafty Corner, both of which are the reason I am vlogging and doing these ornaments, they both mention I believe she's a floss tuber, maybe, but I know she has an Etsy store, and it's 4 boys and an NL girl. That stands for Newfoundland girl. And she made a ornament just for Vlogmas, and all proceeds are going to a beagle rescue thing. So I decided to go ahead and purchase and add it on to my rotation. Instead of substituting it out, I just added that much more. And I was going to show you a picture, but it's being, like, it's not even showing it. Why can't I just want to click on it and have it come up, but it's being, but okay, so if you want to check it out, it's on Etsy. I will put a link below as soon as I can remember to. Today is day 2. I kind of like to go over the questions/comments from video 1. And there's actually quite a few. Oh my goodness. So is this mine? Hold on. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Boy. Okay. I was a little confused. That comment made no sense to me. It's gonna try and talk. Okay. So, oh, okay, I just have one comment. Enjoying watching progress on Stiach along. Thanks for doing this Vlogmas and have a great week. Maybe it was my other video that had the comments that, yeah, it has 6. Jesse, we're doing Whip Go next year. Chillin' said, hi, good job. Wendy said, Whip Go sounds like fun. Okay, no questions, so okay then. All right. I know somebody asked me about how many whips I have, and I don't have an answer at the moment because I'm kind of in the middle of chaos between the end of last month and it being this month and with all the new starts. But let me see what I have on here. November. Okay, finish those. I'm at 31 right now. Yeah, I'm at 31. So, all right, I'm going to get back to doing this, and we'll see how long it takes as to whether or not I will actually spin and have an actual start, but that'll be on tomorrow's video anyway. Sorry if the last part of this has been very scattered. I hope y'all have a great December 2nd. It'll be December 3rd when you see this. And happy stitching. Bye.